The Pharisees were angry because Jesus was gathering more disciples to him than John the Baptist did. And so Jesus decided that he would return to Galilee. Now, as they were traveling, they came to the borders of Samaria, and it was customary for the Jews to go around Samaria rather than walk through it, even if it added a day to their travel. But Jesus, he led the disciples right through the middle of Samaria. They stopped at a well outside the village of Sychar. Jesus was growing weary, and so he sat down on the well that Jacob had built, and he sent his disciples into the village to find food. Now, while they were gone, a Samaritan woman came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, "Please, could I have a drink?" "Oh," said the woman, "why? Why would you, a Jewish man, speak to me, a Samaritan woman?" And Jesus said, "You don't know the gifts that I have or who I am. If you did, you would be asking me for living water." Well, she looked at him and she said, "But sir, you have no bucket. You have no means of drawing water from this well. How do you plan to get this living water? Are you saying that you're better than our father Jacob, who dug this well?" And Jesus said, "Those who drink the water from this well will be thirsty again. But those who drink the living water that I give, it's as though they'll have a spring inside of them that will bring everlasting life." And the woman said, "Well, then give me some of this water so that I'm never thirsty again, so that I don't have to come back to this well." And Jesus said, "Yes, go get your husband." "Oh, I don't have a husband." And he said, "You speak the truth. You don't have a husband, but you've had 5 husbands, and the man you're living with now is not your husband." "Oh, well, I can see that you are a prophet. Can you answer this age-old question for me? In Samaria, they say that if we're praying to God, we must go to the mountaintop. But the Jews say that when we pray, we should be in the temple. Which of them is right?" And Jesus said, "Truly I tell you, the time is coming that it will not matter mountaintop or temple. God is looking for people who pray in honesty and with the Spirit. That is whom he seeks." The woman said, "Well, I know that the Messiah, the Christ, is coming, and he'll explain all of this to us." And Jesus looked at her and said, "The man to whom you are speaking is the Messiah." Oh, she set down her water jug. She turned and she ran back into the village, calling out to the men, Come to the well. There's a man there who knows everything I have done. Could it be that he is the Messiah?" Meantime, the apostles had returned. Now, when they came back, they saw the woman speaking with Jesus. They saw her set down her jug and run away, but they didn't stop to talk to her. They gave Jesus the food that they had brought, and he said, "You know nothing of the food that I have." This confused them. Had someone brought food to him? And Jesus said, "My food is to be doing the work of my Father. I have heard you say that in 4 months we will have the harvest. I am telling you, the time to harvest is now." And with that, he pointed to the men of Sychar who were approaching. They came to Jesus and they asked him, "Please come and stay at our village." And he did. He stayed 2 days in the Samaritan village, teaching them and answering their questions. And when he left, many of them became his followers.